What's going on, my homosexuals? Let me know how you're doing today. That's right, we're getting real nice and personal. I just got bored, honestly. There's a lot more of you on the channel now, and I was just like, what's a better way than to be like, instead of just throwing all this passion and shit at you guys, why not just do it a little bit more up and close, you know? And not hopefully distract myself while I drive. Anyway, we're here. We're having a great day. I feel wonderful. I feel in tune with my body yet again. Don't get me wrong, you know, after doing a heavy snatch day and, you know, now going in today doing hard clean and jerk triples, even if it's lighter, and then some heavy ass back squats, you know, the core's at a good 60%. You know, I was grinding through those last sets of squats, and you know, I turned the volume down enough to where you can't really hear it, but oh, you bet on those last sets of clean and jerk triples, I just, yeah. But either way, I had a wonderful time. It was really, really fun. Great homies around today. And again, I was complaining about this all last week. This shit was bothering me so much, but it was just the effort I had to put in for the shit equipment I was using. Like, god damn it, the platform and the bar are fucking important. Because the bars I was using were not spinning. The platforms I was using was not like that good clap, you know. For me, I need the bar to clap back. Fuck. I don't know what the fuck you want me to say. It felt wonderful. It's great to be in a gym where I can truly whip the bar at maximum speed, maximum whippage, and really feel it, you know? Knowing that I am doing it the way that I intend to and doing it correctly without it fucking up my form or my core, my mobility, whatever you want to do. Clean and jerk's been great. I think I had like a few where I leaned a little bit forward, but either way, it was pretty goddamn consistent today. I felt real. I felt in tune, you know? I don't mean to keep saying it, but it's finally at that point where, like, after my knee and all this other injury bullshit I've gone through the past 2 months, I really feel like I can just whip the bar without having to worry about something getting hurt, you know? And even though my left quad tendon is still a little sore when I do some heavy stuff, like when I do my clean and jerks or my back squat, especially my back squat today, I was feeling it a little bit more than usual. Regardless, I've done the isometrics, I've done the work, I stretch every fucking day, and I feel great. You know, I can use that soreness with positive perspective now. I'm always saying that shit. You have to be able to look back on what you've gone through, no matter how shit it was, with a positive attitude, so that you can do better in the present moment. It's not even doing better in the future. You gotta do that shit right now, you know? So yeah, after clean and jerks, I'm not gonna lie, energy fucking down the fucking tank. I had to pull some shit out of my ass towards the end of that workout, because I put on 3 plates and it was just all tunnel vision. I'm pretty used to it now, but I'm still getting a little accustomed to these platforms having mirrors right in front of the squat rack. I highly dislike this. You know, it is not cool to put a fucking mirror in front of somebody who's squatting, especially someone who hasn't been in the game long enough to work on their technique properly. Because if you don't know exactly what you're trying to do and what you want to work on when it comes to your form on a back squat, or any kind of squat for that matter, and you have to look at yourself, 9 times out of 10, especially beginners, you're gonna look down. You're gonna look at your feet in the mirror and be like, oh fuck, that doesn't look perfectly symmetrical, and you're gonna fuck it up. When in reality, typically that walkout you do, wherever you end up, is where you should end up. You know, I say this all the time. If you know that you can do proper form and you've got it, like, and you can consistently hit those reps, even if it's not 100%, 80%, even if it's just half and half, you know, if the ratio is 1 and 1 for good form to slightly off form, typically you want to let your mind-muscle connection take over, because that's where your body's going to, like, peacefully rest, I guess is a good way to put it. It's where you can really know Like, this is where my body's comfortable, so I gotta really take advantage of that. And if the form is shit where you're comfortable, then you gotta record yourself straight from the back. Because I promise you, I see this shit in myself too. You know, I'm not fucking perfect, especially on my clean and jerk after my hand injury over a year ago. I have imbalances everywhere, but it's the fact that my body is symmetrical and it moves at the same rate the whole way through. And especially from a side or a diagonal angle, you really see that in my clean and jerks. So I'm not worried about it. But anyway, it felt great. I had that good vertical drive, you know, that fucking, I felt like I was exploding off my heels, like I was suctioning the floor with my ass. I was getting so low. I love it. And I know that most people dislike Crunch's back squat platform because the bars and the weights can get a little bouncy on the ends because of how wide the rubber plates go. Being an Olympic lifter who likes to do the bounce at the bottom anyway, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of use it to my advantage. Not that it makes it easier by any means, don't get that fucking idea. And honestly, it probably does make it just a smidge more difficult, but I really do, it gives me a new kind of mental, physical cue where I can just, the moment I feel that little shift in gravity on the bar, that's when I know I can fucking just really destroy that shit at whatever pace I want to. Anyway, I'm going off way too much because, again, I had a great fucking day. Let me rate the bit. Physically, I gotta give it at least a 9.2. You know, it truly felt wonderful. But this is the first heavy week I've had since all of the injuries over the past 2 months. So it makes sense that I'm a little fucked up, you know? My core is not as strong when it comes to heavyweight right now. I've been conditioning day by week, every single part of the program, working from the sets of 5 to the sets of 4, and now, 5 sets, 4 sets, and now 3 sets of triples, and sets of 6 on my power lifts. So it's a hard road up, but once you get to that peak week of every block, if you can do that shit, every block gets exponentially, not easier, but more confident. You know, it's always going to be harder. That's the whole fucking point of doing progressive overload or just any sort of training where you work up to some sort of heavyweight, whether it's in a week, a month, a year, I don't give a shit. You're working up to a PR at some point or a heavy week at some point, and that's where you need maximum confidence. You know, of course you need your body to be physically good, no injuries, you don't want any pain, you want to be mentally good. But I say this to fucking everybody, and I truly goddamn believe it. I wish more people understood this the way I do. But dude, when it comes to Olympic weightlifting and any fucking weightlifting for that matter, if your body is not physically injured and you are not at a point where you are susceptible to injury, like me, I've gotten over all my injuries. Physically, I'm good. I should have it in the bag, especially, oh my God, if you thought to write in your program or in the moment put on a certain amount of heavy weight, that probably means you have it. And I don't mean that to boost anyone's ego by any means. Truly. Like, it's not a matter of me being like, you know what, go up that extra 20 pounds. Fuck it. Fuck your body. No. If in that moment, regardless of all the people around you, of all the outside factors in your life, of all the lifts you've done today, if you thought to put that weight on the barbell, I truly believe 8 to 9 times out of 10, you can lift that shit if you're physically good. You just got to turn the fucking mental on, you know? It's so damn difficult to turn on the mental when you don't know how, or you haven't had enough experience to really zone into your own area without needing the extra support and motivation of outside factors or people. You know, I'm always saying, get around the homies. You know, go meet some people, call whoever you gotta call, get yourself pumped up to lift. But when it comes to that one set, not even that one set, that last rep of the final working set, every time, that's gotta be you. You know, you gotta be fully locked the fuck in and confident in what you've worked toward, in order to actually hit it with utmost confidence. Trust me, when I was on that last set of squats, that probably looked like the easiest and best set. And the reason for that is because I was the most in here, you know? It's not a matter of I just was scared of the first two or I wasn't ready for the first two. Sure, doing 1 or 2 sets before your top set might make you a little bit more confident in the reps you're putting in, but my brosif, my homosexual, I swear to you, if you can lock in what you want to do and truly believe that you can do it, oh, the amount of strength alone that you can pull out of your ass for no fucking reason, just in the moment, switch that shit on, and you are there. You know, you can live in the moment, like I'm saying. It's not just a matter of having a mindset and telling yourself over and over, oh, well, I can't dwell on the past, I can't dwell on the future, I just gotta stay right here and do what's in the now. You actually have to perform that, you know? It doesn't have to be today, it doesn't have to be tomorrow, it doesn't have to be this week, this month even. You can take your time, we got a while, but at some point, you have to hold yourself accountable. This is why programs are steady pyramids. You work up to that big fucking weight, not just for the sake of hitting a new weight, but that's where the passion comes from, you know? You get consistent to remain disciplined so that you know you're never gonna miss the gym, all for the sake that hopefully one day you will hit that new weight that you never knew you had in you. And on that day right there, if you do not have the ability to lock it in and believe in what you've worked toward and believe in the experiences and the knowledge that you put in every fucking day to get to this point right now, then you might as well not fucking do it. Why would you want to put your body to the maximum stress, maximum passion, maximum goal for what you've worked toward, and you're not even able to enjoy it? You know, I hate it when, I hate's a harsh word, but it saddens me when I see especially a homosexual in the gym. And when I see a person I really care about, or somebody that even if I don't know them, but I can tell that they're struggling, and I see them hit a PR weight, especially high school kids. I see a ton of high school kids getting into Olympic lifting now, and I've seen a kid PR 225, and I'm like, God damn, that was like my all-time PR when I got to 18, you know? It was a long road for me to get there, and this kid's like 16 and half my weight. And they'll do it, and they'll put the barbell down, and the first fucking sentence out of their mouth is, oh, you know, I kind of wish I had better form on that. Oh my God. Oh my God. People don't understand that when you're hitting a PR, it does not fucking matter what you think about your form and everything. If you're putting in maximum effort, maximum passion, and just trying to live in the moment and enjoy that shit, fuck everything else just for that one day. Because every other day you're putting in the form, the core, the mobility, the strength, the conditioning for weeks, months, some people even years. But if you can't enjoy that one day where you get to have fun and truly push your body to the limit and see what you're capable of because of some small technical analysis, overthinking it, give yourself a fucking break. Seriously, like, enjoy yourself for 2 goddamn seconds so that you truly can do that shit and come back wanting more. That's what passion is. It is the literal hunger and drive to go through today's lifts and then wake up tomorrow thinking, God, how long until I hit that next plate? What do I got to do? I'll do anything. I don't care how much conditioning. I don't care how much work in my form and mobility and strength. I don't give a shit. I am going to make it there one day. I don't know when. It's going to happen eventually. But in the meantime, live in the moment. Love what the fuck you do. Because for God's sake, why are we going to the gym if we're just going to treat it like a job? You know? Anyway, I'm going off way too much. I appreciate you guys hanging around if you wanted to shoot the shit with me, because why the fuck not? You know, we're here for it. But either way, let me know how the lifts and the lives have been going. I love hearing about it. Tomorrow, what do we have? A little bit of light snatches and some heavy bench press. Now that's something I'm fucking excited for. I will tell you that much. It's been I want to say 2 months, maybe a little more, since I got to go heavy on bench. And we're going to go to the 275 tomorrow. So that'll be really, really fun. I'm really excited to see like how good my chesticles are pumped and driven. Oh man, that's about all I got though. You know, I'm gonna be back every single fucking day, you know it, except for my rest days. Those are me days. We eat pizza rolls and ice cream on those days. But either way, love what the fuck you do, because if not, why are we here, you know? I'll be back. I appreciate you hanging out, and I love you as always. Peace.